It is minus 40 degrees. There's no shelter, no supermarket, no heating system, no clothes made in a factory, just you, the cold, and your brain. This is what your ancestors faced, not for a winter, for over 100,000 years. The last ice age began around 115,000 years ago, and at its peak, ice sheets covered a third of the planet. Temperatures across Europe and Asia dropped by up to 10 degrees Celsius. Food became scarce. Entire species of plants disappeared. Animals migrated or died, and yet humans not only survived, they thrived. How? The answer starts with something so simple it almost seems obvious: the needle. Around 50,000 years ago, ancient humans began crafting needles from bone, thin, sharp, with a hole at one end. This was not a small discovery. Before the needle, clothing was draped. After the needle, clothing was fitted. Sewn animal skins stitched together so tightly they could trap body heat even in Arctic conditions. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen studied ancient needles recovered from Siberia and found that fitted clothing reduced heat loss by up to 80%. 80%. But clothing alone wasn't enough, because surviving an ice age isn't just about staying warm, it's about food. And in an ice age, food moves. Your ancestors followed it. This is called nomadic hunting, and it required something extraordinary: cooperation. Because a mammoth is not a small animal. It weighs up to 6 tons. Hunting one alone was suicide. Hunting one together was dinner. Ancient humans developed complex hunting strategies.
Driving herds toward cliff edges, using fire to control direction, and working in coordinated silence. But food was only one part of surviving, because the biggest killer in an ice age
Wasn't the cold. It was isolation. A human alone in an ice age had a life expectancy measurable in days. Humans survived in groups, groups of around 20 to 30 people, small enough to move quickly, large enough to survive. Within these groups, something remarkable began to happen: specialization. Not everyone hunted. Some made tools, some preserved and prepared food, some cared for children and the elderly. This division of labor is the same principle behind every economy ever built. And there was one more tool, one that separated ancient humans from every other species.
the ability to plan for a future that hadn't happened yet. In winter, they stored food for summer. In summer, they prepared for winter. No other animal on Earth did this. They also built, not from wood. Wood was scarce in the permafrost. From mammoth bones. Archaeologists in Ukraine discovered shelters built from the bones of over 60 individual mammoths. These were not temporary camps. They were homes. Inside, evidence of fire pits, sleeping areas, and tool workshops. Organization, community, home. But perhaps the most remarkable thing was not how they survived physically. It was how they survived mentally. In caves across Europe and Asia, ancient humans painted, not instructions, not maps.
Art, beautiful, deliberate, meaningful art. In the middle of the worst conditions humans had ever faced, they stopped to make something beautiful, not because it helped them survive, because they were human. Today, when winter comes, you turn on a heater, you buy warm clothes, you order food, and you do all of this without thinking for a single second about what it cost your ancestors to make it possible. The needle changed the world, the group changed the world, and the handprint on the cave wall is still there. It's minus 40 degrees in the past, and you're still here because of what they did in it.